How does the Nikon Z52 with the DX52-250 perform in landscape photography? Well, that's what we're gonna do today in this video. I'm at this beautiful location. This is Cape Blanc Nez, roughly translated Cape White Nose, and about 5 miles to my right there is Cape Green, which is Cape Grey Nose. And today we're gonna do some landscape photography with the Nikon DX52-250 and see how it performs. On a quick note about one of these, this is the KNF Concept CPL filter. What does a CPL filter do? It diminishes glare on your lens, so there are less reflections or practically no reflections. Something else you might want to buy are these step-up rings. Let me see, where are they? Right here. So this is a step-up ring. The CPL filter itself is 82 millimeters, but the diameter of the Nikon 250 to 250 is 62 millimeters. So I have to buy a step-up ring 62 to 82 to screw on the. I have to remove the cap. This you screw it on correctly. By the way, you might see England or the UK right over there. So it's pretty close. I'm here on a vacation with my family, my wife and son, who are taking a hike as I make this video. So I screw it on like this, and you will see in a moment that it will cut out the highlights of the sky in the photograph, also in video. Pretty good. I will put the smartphone, which I'm using for filming right now, I will put you on here so you can see what I'm taking photos of. I've got my mount somewhere around here. I hate this mess. Let's see how we can make some shots with this lens. Check this out. And to think there were so much allies landing right here on this beach. This is one of the beaches, but the most important beach is way over there, about 150 miles. Omaha Beach, and there is the UK. So first thing I'm gonna do is set my tripod. Quick disclaimer though, everything I use in this video is not sponsored. It's all bought by myself. Something I've been trying lately as well is the highlight weighted metering mode, which cuts out the highlights in your shot. For landscape, I'll be using f11. So I've got everything nice in focus. There. And as always, I will put the photographs on screen as I take them. Let's zoom in a little bit. So now I'm at 50 millimeters. I will zoom in to the beach. Whoop! There you go. So I'm staying right there in that little town. I'll zoom in a little bit. That's where I'm staying, so I'm pretty close. About 1 kilometer or something. I will not shoot that because I'm shooting into the sun. Strongly discourage shooting into the sun, but maybe I will try and do that because I'm using the CPL. I will take a shot of the hills in the background. I don't really like the fence in front of it. So I've set up my tripod right here, pointed towards Calais. I don't even know if I'm allowed to stand here. I'm away from the path a little bit. No cops around, so let's do this. We'll see if we can take a decent enough picture with the DX50 to 250. Maybe I should use the viewfinder, but that's gonna be very hard because of the handle right here. So what I'm gonna do is turn it around. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's looking better. And I'm going to zoom all the way in. Let's do another one, maybe zoom out a little bit. And I'm gonna tone down the aperture to 5.6. Can't get any lower because the aperture on this lens is 4.5 all the way zoomed out to 6.3 all the way zoomed in. So that's not a fixed aperture. Those lenses are really expensive. The lower the f number, the fixed f number, the higher the price. Now I'm gonna take some photos for my private collection. I hope you enjoyed this video. Definitely check out my portfolio, and while you're at it, this video right here, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.